MLB Network's coverage of Saturday Night Baseball is on the air from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. The Indians look for their 7th straight victory next. Rocco Urban, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Ready now is Mike Hendrickson, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
In now, Hunter White, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Comes set and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul. Hendrickson stands at second with no outs. Popped him up. Landry is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
At the plate now is Kurt Fournier. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Ortiz is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting first, the third baseman, Willie Benavides.
Next, it'll be Willie Benavides. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2, here it is. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One left for Detroit. It's the Tigers nothing. Tribe coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jason Fleming is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Now into the box, Gordon Landry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Indians, the second baseman, Gordon Landry.
Here's the pitch. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Now it's 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
High in the air out to center field. Piedra is right there, 1 down.
Batting second.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Dean Summers comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-0.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Gregorio Ortiz standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now Oscar Rodriguez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Oscar Rodriguez.
First pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting 6.
So now to the plate, Lenny Andrews. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Standing in now, Pablo Piedra. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Ortiz is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now here is Derek Shaw. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Derek Shaw.
Now here's the first offering. The 1-0 delivery. Popped him up. Fournier moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 5th, the left fielder.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
At the plate, Evan Brenner, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
To the plate now, Kirby Ellis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Here comes the 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Digging in next, Marcel Montano, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Alexander Reese. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Andrew Trowbridge is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So now to the plate, Mike Hendrickson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Reese leads off first with 1 away. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2 to second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Tigers are shut down there. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now for Cleveland, Carlos Ortega as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Might be just what the doctor ordered. His percentages and average much better against left-handed pitching. To me, he's a much more comfortable hitter hitting from the right side.
From the stretch, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for two. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Carlos Ortega has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
At the plate now, Andrew Zavala, as he'll take a look at ball one. A runner at second, nobody out. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there. It's a steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. The 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Second baseman.
So now here is Gordon Landry looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First offering, and he hits it hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. Oh, but the feet is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score.
Now batting.
So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Stepping in now, Dean Summers, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Next to dig in, Gregorio Ortiz, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Boom goes the dynamite. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Standing in now, Derek Shaw, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box, Evan Brenner, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. 2-1 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You've got to trust your stuff.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Striding in is Kirby Ellis. Worked a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Marcel Montano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 4 runs here in this half inning. A high fastball is in there.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Boom goes the dynamite. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as this lead swells to 7-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now the Tigers skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Robin Decker is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So now to the plate, Carlos Ortega, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. This, of course, his 2nd appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Weak grounder down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Indians 7 and the Tigers nothing. And now in the box, Hunter White. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And now the first pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2 in just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base.
Now batting, the catcher, Kurt Fournier.
At the plate now, Kurt Fournier, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. From the stretch. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Down the left field line and deep, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. White aboard here at first with nobody out. And another foul ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for the Tigers to this point. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Benavidez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Runner goes for second. And it's quickly 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In now, Oscar Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now to the plate, here is Andrew Zavala. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Zavala stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 2-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Gordon.
So the lineup flips over
Landry.
and digging in, Gordon Landry singled in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dean Summers.
At the plate, Dean Summers, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Rodriguez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes
now
third on the fly out.
fielder.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now at the plate is Gregorio Ortiz. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Indians leave 1. But they're still in control, 7-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off to Detroit.
All right, thanks,
the
Heidi.
right fielder, Oscar Rodriguez.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next here is Lenny
The left
Andrews.
fielder, Lenny Andrews.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Pablo Piedra.
Standing in now, Pablo Piedra, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Piedra swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Andrews, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The count now at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brenner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And this throw gets away from him.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Alexander Reese.
Now it'll be Alexander Reese. First pitch on the way, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Montano gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Tigers leave 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Derek Shaw.
Derek Shaw.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Two balls and a strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting, the left fielder, Evan Brenner.
Striding in for the Indians, Evan Brenner. Here's the first pitch.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
7 runs, just 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he fouls this one off. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ready with another 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rodriguez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 7, Kirby Ellis.
So next to bat will be Kirby Ellis. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Runners on first with one down. 3-0 now. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Now to bat, Marcel Montano. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the AB now. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And he takes a called strike one.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ground ball left side. The tag gets one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Andrew Trowbridge.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
To the plate now, Mike Hendrickson, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
White.
Stepping in now, Hunter White. 0-1 the count. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Softly hit to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Carlos Ortega.
Carlos Ortega.
First offering on its way. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyholed in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here comes the 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Andrews is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew Zavala.
Now at the plate here is Andrew Zavala. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. White onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Landry.
At the plate now, Gordon Landry, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Heading out toward shallow right. Rodriguez in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Dean Summers.
Into the box, Dean Summers. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Zavala, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. So stepping in is Kurt Fournier, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Willie Benavides.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Benavides. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Count now, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Oscar Rodriguez.
Stepping in next, Oscar Rodriguez grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ian Tate enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 12, Ian Tate.
Gregorio Ortiz will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
The center fielder, Gregorio Ortiz.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
In now, Derek Shaw, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Fouled away. Soft grounder left side. Reined in. And there are two away now.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Evan Brenner.
Stepping in once again is Evan Brenner. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now the 2-0 home. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Kirby Ellis would be next. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
So now to the plate, Kirby Ellis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Couple of walks for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this.
Leading off for Detroit, the left fielder, Lenny Andrews.
First delivery to him. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Popped him up. Ellis into foul territory. And that's going to land foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
So here is Pablo Piedra, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Andrews leads off second with nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alexander Reese.
Next will be the designated hitter, Alexander Reese. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, a little better late than never, D-Row. Here, that base hit here in the 8th inning. They're still behind in this one, but at least they're not getting shut out.
Yeah, you're going to see this offensive team fight to the bitter end. As long as there are outs out there, they're going to grind it out and see if they can get back in this one.
Into the box now, Andrew Trowbridge, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Well, I understand they need to try and make things happen, but when you're down on the scoreboard, you cannot afford to make outs on the base pass, especially at third.
Into the box, Mike Hendrickson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
To the plate now, Hunter White. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. Tigers get just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Indians 7 and the Tigers 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Marcel Montano.
Marcel Montano.
First offering on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now the pitch. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Ortega.
Standing in now, Carlos Ortega. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Montano on at first, nobody out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. This is in the air out to left field. Andrews has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew Zavala.
Stepping up is Andrew Zavala. First offering as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
From the stretch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all.
The batter,
it's
number
bad
4.
enough to go down on 3
Second
pitches,
baseman,
but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Digging in will be Gordon Landry. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First delivery to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Two out with the man at first. One and one. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Rodriguez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. One left for the Tribe. They're on top 7-1. Andrew May comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Andrew May.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Kurt Fournier. Now here's the pitch. No balls and one strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And a great start to the ninth, as this ought to be extra bases. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
In now, Willie Benavides, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High and deep to straightaway right. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Now batting, the right fielder, Oscar Rodriguez.
At the plate, Oscar Rodriguez tried to hold back, but this is popped up. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. No outs, nobody on. Fouled off. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. This is foul right side. Bases are empty here, nobody out. In tight with the slider, 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. There's ball 4. So next to hit is Lenny Andrews.
Now
2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Lenny Andrews.
First offering on its way, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
So the next to bat will be Pablo Piedra. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Please.
Yeah, you really do, Matt.
Now
Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Dante Sample will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. First offering. Fastball well outside. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Alexander Reese is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Ball 1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
At the plate now, Andrew Trowbridge, and he fouls this one off. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. 1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Mike Hendrickson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. 1-1 the count now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Cleveland Indians led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Rocco Urban gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jason Fleming allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Dante Sample closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 7 runs on 9 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Tigers, 4 runs on 11 hits. 2 errors, they left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, Marcel Montano plated 3 runs on the day as the Indians took care of Detroit 7-4. It was their 7th straight victory. The Royals totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 4-1. The Seattle Mariners hit 3 long balls as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Twins 3-2. The Tampa Bay Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 8-1. It was their 5th straight victory. The Jays held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 2-1. The Red Sox snapped their 7-game losing streak as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 4-3. The Stros launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-5. The Rangers amassed 14 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 6-1. They now have 5 straight wins. The Phillies picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 10-8. Preston Mensch grabbed 3 runs driven in, leading Miami past the Mets 6-3. The Cubs knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the win after some free baseball against the Pirates 6-5. The Brewers sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Cardinals on the road 7-4. Zach Decker got his first career win as the Reds were winners over the Diamondbacks 5-3. The Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 5-2. The San Francisco Giants put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-4. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.